What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Connector's Corner, where we build everything on kingdom principle. I am your host, Drew Dockery, the Master Connector. I'm a business coach, and I help sales professionals and entrepreneurs not leave money on the table by doing three simple things. Number one is monetizing your relationships. Number two is growing your networks. And number three is making proper connections. I'm also an author. Published author right now, book out right now called The Connector's Handbook. You definitely want to get your hands on this if you're in sales or any type of professional capacity. Business owners, entrepreneurs too, you're welcome to grab it. You definitely want to get that book though. Make sure you get that book. It'll definitely help you with the process, especially if you're going to work with me, you're going to need that. So today, if I was to make this have a title, I would give it a title of What Do You Do? I get a lot of questions about that. Being out and about as a business coach is pretty general. What a business coach does. They help you strategize and start businesses or move forward in the business process. Me specifically, I am more of a premium business coach. I am not the normal, typical, get your business started, and nothing against those type of coaches, but and I do that. I do have understanding and skills in those areas. However, that is not my niche or niche, as the people say on YouTube quite often. But it's not my niche skill. I have a skill, and my skill is very specific. It's more consisting of what I call deal engineering. So if I was to give myself a title or any type of thing like that, I would be a deal engineer. I have a knack for putting two people together or two companies together, two individuals together, two entities, whether it be for a product or a service, and creating a transaction. So yes, I am a deal engineer. That's what I would pretty much call it. But no, as a business coach, my level of expertise is deal engineering, but mainly just turning those deals into sales or transactional relationships. And what I'm finding is, and what I found, this is why I even got into the business, is most people who are in sales, they don't understand how to truly connect with people properly. So a lot of times they leave money on the table, they blow sales, they ruin relationships. And when it comes to sales, you really have to be tactful when it comes to how you build your business. It's all about building a client base or having a strong network. Truthfully, most sales professionals have a problem with prospecting, closing deals, finding quality prospects, getting quality leads, reaching out to them properly, connecting with them and not turning them off. That's a lot of stuff to remember. But to me, it boils down to one simple thing. And that simple thing is the size of your network. The size and quality of your network is going to make or break your business, period. I've dumbed it down to the smallest factor. I go to different business events, networking with plenty of people. I've met hundreds of people in this Western New York area who are business owners, who are sales professionals, and we all have the same problem. We all have an issue finding quality people who want our product and also making proper connections with those people to build those consistent relationships and keep moving the ball forward. So as a business coach, that is my niche. My area of expertise. I am proficient at prospecting. I am proficient at growing your network. I am proficient at making proper connections. Hence the Connector's Handbook. So that is the surface level start. And my particular business being a premium business coach. I am a premium business coach. I don't have a problem with anybody else who does regular business coaching. There's nothing wrong with that. I do feel like we could add value to each other for sure. So if you're out there and you're a regular business coach, let's connect and we can work something out and do some collaborative stuff, I'm sure. But my niche is very specific. I'm more catered to people who are in business, making some profits. They're starting to create a book of business, They're starting to attract clients, and what they want to do is go higher. They want to go to the next level. I am their next level coach. I am not the starting point coach, even though I can do that. I do that. I don't typically charge for that. But my premium business program does cost some money. It is a 5-figure program. If you're interested at all, reach out to me. Let's have a conversation, because I really, in that process, I have to see if it's not just worth me doing anything for you. I want to make sure that it's worth you taking the time out to do what it is that we both know you need to do. If it's worth it and it'll help you 10x your business, then great. I will definitely do that. But if it's not worth it to you, I want to make sure we can add that value. And if we're not, I don't want to even take your money, because I'm not in this just for the money. Honestly, as an investor, as a trader, I have other ways to make money. I make money other ways, so I don't have to really be forced to do business, even if it's unethical. I'm not even trying to, tarnish my business name or even, destroy my character on any level, because I have a certain level of integrity that I build with. Again, we build on kingdom principles here at the Connectors Corner. So, so the first step, typically, working with me, the first step a client makes is they get the book first. Typically, you get the book first, the Connectors Handbook. Why do you need the book? You need the book so that you can be in a place of awareness. The book is to bring surface level awareness of where you are as a business person, where you are in your career, where you are in your business. It should shine some light on you to say, well, I do these things or I don't do these things, and this may be something I need to fix. Maybe I need to change some things here. Maybe I need to change some things there. And now we can have a conversation, because you already know where you are. You can let me know where you are, and we can start from where you are to get you to where you want to be. That is the goal. If you're taking notes right now, which you probably should be, just to understand what it is that we do, do me a favor. There's an equation that gives you your potential income if you're utilizing all of your ability to make money. And that formula is, you take the max amount, whatever that max amount is, of money that you've ever made in a 12-month period. You take that max amount. So let's say your amount is $50,000, right? You take $50,000 that you've made in a year. That's the most you've ever made in a year in 12 months, from January to December. You multiply that by 16.667. So you multiply that number that you made, your highest level of income, times 16.667. That gives you your maximum potential income earned. And what we want to do is help you get closer to that number, if not supersede that number, and turn your income into a whole nother number, because you stepped into another level. That's the goal. So the first step is the book. You get the book, right? You get the Connectors Handbook. I'll show you guys again. The Connectors Handbook, you get this. Now, what's happening here is you and me are now having a dialogue about what it is that that I do to some degree, or what brought me to this point to become a business coach. And now we can help get some ground-based foundation on where you are. So the book is for that, right? Next step is we would do probably either a 5-day challenge or a 30-day challenge. I'm still, kind of leery on the 30 days because it's a long period of time, but I know it takes 21 days for somebody to develop a habit. So I am considering that, and I've had some business professionals ask me, do I have anything that's going that I could do between the 5-day challenge and the 12-month mastermind? So I was thinking about doing maybe a 30-day challenge to help you maximize what it is that you're doing, and that way you can see some activity on what you're trying to do or what you're trying to build when it comes to business, or as your business career progresses. Maybe a 30-day window where we work together, hands-on, very hands-on. So that's in the works. I still haven't really come together with thoughts on how I can put that together for the public just yet, but I'm considering it. Just for those who did ask, I'm considering it, because there was enough people who did ask. So first thing would be the 5-day challenge, right? Or the 30-day challenge. The goal of that challenge is to get you to kind of open up your network a lot more, broaden your network, connect with some different folks, new folks with some newfound information, newfound skills on how you connect with them, to make those proper connections. So as we're growing our networks, and I'm walking you through this process, we are growing your network. I'm growing my network because I do exactly what I teach. I am not one of those people who teach something and don't get involved. Just like I'm taking the challenge, I'm doing the 5-day challenge, I'm doing the 30-day challenge, I am telling you to do the same thing, I am doing it myself, and we're going to compare numbers. So you have to make sure that you're doing the activity. That's the hardest part about this whole process, is getting somebody to actually do what I'm telling them to do as a coach. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to change up how you do business. I just want to add one small tweaked old school skill to your new school flavor of business, because a lot of people lack that skill of connecting. They don't know how to go out and prospect. They don't know how to go out and connect with people. They don't know how to meet new people properly without turning them off. So a lot of times they're losing money right up front. They're losing out on sales. They're leaving money on tables, disrespecting relationships, destroying the quality of the process of whatever they've already started because that person came to them for a specific reason. So you blow it. I'm trying to help you guys not blow money anymore. I don't want you guys leaving money on the table. We want all of the money that is allotted to us for whatever reason that is. So you want everything that you want, that you have coming to you. I want everything that is coming to me. I'm not losing out on anything. I'm not missing any money on the table. I'm not doing that. So I don't want you guys to leave money on the table either. So the book, number one. Number two, the challenge, right? After we go through the process of the challenge, now we have a very much so next level premium offer. That premium offer is the Connector Mastery Mastermind program. The Connector Mastery Mastermind program. This year, I'm running some extra benefits because I do want everybody to kind of have a fresh start next year. So it is almost September's the end of August. What I'm doing right now is I am putting together a mastery event. It'll either be between late October and December, but I'm going to do it, and I want people to be able to get involved, and you'll get extra months for free. So you get 3 to 4 extra months, depending on when you get involved, for free, in addition to the 12 months that we're actually working together. So you'll be able to find some more benefit to what it is that we're doing. But this is a 12-month program. The Connectors Mastery is a 12-month program. And in that program, what we do is simple. I know, like I said before, or I don't know if I said it in this video, but this skill would take at least 18 months to really be proficient at it. At least 18 months. To have it as a real skill, something you can really count on, something that you know you can do properly every time, flawlessly. Me, I can go to a business event, and at a certain point, I'll say this, at a certain point, you'll have the skill of doing certain connections or networking, right? Typically when I'm out and about and I'm networking, I don't use business cards, but I can show up in a room looking a certain way, looking how I'm supposed to look and perceived by the world. We talked about that in one of the other videos, knowing your audience, and I can still walk away with some great contacts, some great connections, high power connections in the room. Now, the key is, the crazy thing is, I can get into a room, whether I'm in a suit or I'm in my workout gear. I'm getting ready to go to the gym, so this is my workout gear. But no matter where I am, because I have that aura of a professional, people are automatically drawn to me and attracted to me, and the A3 formula works quite often. So if you're just coming in on this conversation right now, go back and check the A3 formula video. The A3 formula is number 1, attraction. I think it's number 2, acceptance, and then number 3, acquisition. And that's how you move when you're supposed to be in those rooms networking. So the A3 formula heavily applies. I apply it in everything I do, no matter what I'm doing, whether I'm at church, I could be at traffic court, I could be at the gym, I could be at the mall. No matter where I'm at, the A3 formula is always at work. So what I do is I teach in the mastery program how to really fine tune and utilize the A3 formula for your career, your business ventures, and whatever it is that you're actually doing. The reason why I charge a 5-figure premium is because what you're going to do learning this information down the road, you're not going to be able to pay me for it. This is an ongoing process. Once you learn this skill, you'll never lose it. That's the crazy thing about a skill. It's transferable to whatever it is that you decide to do, whether it's maybe you quit your business and become a pastor or something like that. You can still utilize these skills, and it's definitely still going to be necessary because you're still in the business. You're just in business of something else, the business of religion, the business of souls. It's not monetary. You know what I mean? So the skills are going to be transferable regardless of where you take them or where you utilize them. The skill is going to be transferable. And you don't just get me teaching. The Mastermind program is not just about me teaching. The first part about the Mastermind program that makes it important, yes, you get to fine-tune the skill and we get to work hand in hand. I can usher you into some rooms and get you into places that's going to help your business grow. I will help give you strategy. I will give you know-how, and I will definitely impute this skill and imprint it on your brain if I have to. Write it in the tablets of your hearts with this skill. That's what we're definitely going to do. However, that's just one part of it. The overall objective is to put a bunch of professionals who have different ventures going, who have different professions, all in the same room, and they can work through each other. It's not even the same physical room, it's virtual. We'll do some live trainings. Like I said, there'll be a few 3-day immersive events. I'm going to do 2 per year. So I'm looking to fast forward, close out this year with 2. And then next year we'll do 2, one in the summer and then one come the fall. But we'll meet every month, either every 2 weeks or every week, depending on how everybody's schedule works and what the need of the group will be. But we're still getting that together because right now I'm still doing a lot of one-on-ones for a lot of folks, a lot of my clients. However, a lot of my clients are in the real estate space, whether they're agents or loan officers. What we want to do is broaden that. I want to get some car sales folks, professionals in the group. I want to get some entrepreneurs in the group. Maybe you're a videographer and you made some money. We want to put you in the group as well because they're going to need your services. And that's why we want to have many different aspects of individuals who are talented and skilled and they do business in certain areas. We want to get you all in the group together so that way you can connect and network with the community. It's all about the community. Yes, you're going to build the skill, but not only am I helping you build the skill, I'm giving you the platform and the community to actually go through your network and grow your network by getting connected with who's in the community. It should be a safe place, a safe zone. Everybody's going to be checked out. So before you can even get into that program, like I said, we have to have a conversation to find out whether or not I'm valuable enough to you and maybe you being a good fit for us. Because we don't want to just have anybody in that room. I'm not going to just have anybody in that room or in those rooms. It's not what we're doing. So that's why even our clients right now, they're high-level professionals. A lot of them are the top real estate agents in my area, in my market. They're the top loan officers in my market. What I want to do is just branch out and get connected with some other industries, even though, we speak the same language a lot of times, the real estate world. So I'm okay with that. I'm happy you guys are working with me. Thank you for choosing me as your coach. And I appreciate your business, but I like the journey I'm on. I'm seeing so much growth with them already because they understand, they get it. I have to have a skill. This is what they understand. I got to get sharper on this skill to make more money because I know that's what's going to bring me the bag. We have our bag talk sessions here. That's what's going to bring you the bag. You got to have that network. And that's the power of the mastermind. So, like I said, you get me, we get the skill done. I basically walk you into mastering the skill of connecting, right? That's number 1. Number 2, you get the community. The community is there for you to connect and network with and do business with, and everybody's sharing their tips and ideas. That's what makes us a mastermind. Everybody's sharing their tips and ideas, working through each other to make money and build business. The biggest part to me is not just the community. Outside of building the skill, that's fine. The community is the next biggest step, but the biggest thing is I am going to bring in my coaches, my $100 million coaches, my $1 billion coaches, people who have personally mentored me over my career of business in the last 10 years. Like I've said in plenty of videos, I've invested over $100,000 in the last 10 years to grow and become who I am today. And I've been blessed to basically sit at the feet of some of the world's renown in business. I'm not going to say any names, but they will be frequenting some of the events, the Mastermind events. I'm going to be getting them involved in the challenges where they'll come through and they'll present. They'll give you guys some information. A couple of them are VPs of very big companies. I was just talking to my one business coach yesterday, matter of fact. He's the VP of a very, very substantial network marketing company right now, killing it. Oh, they've taken over. But $1 billion they've probably done already, or about to hit that $1 billion mark, because of what their product is and how they build their business, who they have at the helm. The speed of the leader is the speed of the group. Everything rises and falls on leadership. So if you guys are leaders in the capacities of your profession, your careers, your businesses, you're definitely going to want to be in those rooms. You're going to want to be connected to the Connectors Corner, because we build leadership. That is a major skill. So hopefully that gave you guys some information on my expertise, what it is that we do here at the Connectors Corner. We do feature quite a few entrepreneurs and professionals in the area, people who are doing big things. They're moving, they're shaking in the Western New York arena as far as business. We're also going to be featuring some other folks outside of that. I'll probably be able to get a couple of my business coaches on the podcast as well, and be featuring business owners that I know out of town who are substantially blessed. I'll say it that way. They are blessed from what they've been able to create and put together. So, that is what the Connectors Corner is about. That's what it's about when it comes to working with me. This is how the process works. Here's my area of expertise. I hope you guys understand exactly what I'm talking about here. And we can move forward and get you guys in those rooms, making more money and not leaving money on the table. That's a big deal. Like, yeah, even if you're making money, you might be making sales, you may be doing what you do, but if you don't have that old school skill of connecting and networking properly, a lot of what you're doing is going to be wasted efforts. You're going to leave a lot of money on the table. And I was saying that in one of my other videos. People are trying to just move into the easiest places of doing business, as far as they think social media and just posting and inboxing people. And, sure, that may help. But if you don't have that old school skill of transitioning one person through those areas of contact and making those proper connections to even get to a sale, it ain't gonna matter. I know that's poor grammar, but I mean, that's the truth. It's not gonna matter. So what you need to do is get that skill sharpened. I was just talking to, and after this, I'll let you guys go. I was talking to an insurance agent, I wanna say Friday, who bought the book. Hopefully she reads the book, she goes through it. But she's trying to get some traction in her business. She's trying to figure out what to do. And I did give her this information for free because I understand what her position is. I give away tons of free game. If we end up just kicking it, connecting, having a conversation, you'll get free game from me all day, because I understand it's really not just about the information. A lot of times it's about the execution. Most people don't know how to execute the information that they actually get. So they need me anyway on that level and in that capacity. So, but I was talking to her, and she was saying how she was just inboxing people on Facebook. She had gotten away from networking events and just pretty much hawking her business card out on everybody. And I'm like, well, the purpose of a business card is to do business when you're not there. I would leave a business card somewhere if I'm not present. That way my message could somewhat be still conveyed or communicated somehow, because it's a business card. It looks professional. However, if I'm in the room, I'm not carrying any business cards. We can connect directly. And if you're okay with that, I'm quite sure you will be, based on how we connect in this room. Everything should go fine, and we'll be able to move the relationship along. So what I told her was, you need to get out. You got to go to some networking events. You got to grow your network. You don't have anybody that you can really connect to that you haven't sold already. Like, you've made some sales, you've made some money. That's fine. That's great. You got some commissions, low hanging fruit. You've got to go do the hard part now. And the faster you can go build your network and grow your network, the faster you'll be able to be in a position to where you can make money and it doesn't seem desperate. I take the desperation out of sales. It shouldn't be that hard to close anybody because you're always closing. You're always going to have an issue where, okay, I've gotten this person this information, or I've shown this person this, whatever. Now they need to make a decision. The decision should be made up front. They should be ready whether or not, you say, hey, you want to buy this or not. But by the time you even get to that point, they should be already ready to buy. You shouldn't even have to say much. And that's the goal. I want you guys to have that skill so down packed to the point where closing becomes easier and you're no longer leaving money on the table. And also, even if they don't close at that moment, they'll close later, but they'll introduce you to tons of other people because they are doorways. People that you meet, that you prospect, that you connect with, they are doorways to your money being made. You're going to need somebody to open that door for you. You're going to need those folks to usher you into certain rooms. Sure, you shouldn't be looking to sell everybody. I'm not looking for everybody to buy my book. I'm not even worried about that. I'm just looking for key people who I know is looking for that skill, and they can usher me into some rooms and usher me through some doorways, open some doors for me so that way they can get what it is that I teach, and whoever they know needs to know what I teach. So yeah, that's all we have for today, man. Like I said, I'll title this video, what do you do? And what's your expertise? So that's my expertise. Hopefully you guys got it, you understand it. We put in some work today, about to go work out now. So, I'll tell you guys all the time, dream bigger, believe better, and expect greater. I'll talk to you soon.